Well, hello everyone, this is comrade-Sirius and welcome to episode 25. Last time we did something together and there has been an influence of it, but so far let me show you one thing. I tried to show it again, but then I noticed I'm not recording. So, what I'm talking about, what I meant is, this is a construction trick to be able to connect the really small part. Basically, it works like this. If you want, to make a gravel path from, left to right, and you do not need this one, you basically just cut it, and it will form one road. So that's a good part. And once it's finished, like this one, you then can reconnect the old way, the way it is supposed to look, and you're perfectly okay. I still want to keep this connection. Not sure I will need it, but I still want it. One thing, we used to collect a lot of trash here. So far the living length of life is 80, so that's okay-ish. Well, 80 and above is excellent, but we have been forming quite a lot of waste up here, and basically I forgot to reset this thing to actually put mixed waste where mixed waste belongs, so they have been all transporting it here. Not great, honestly. Also, there's not many people coming here right now. It might need more buses, for example, like this one. But, well, there are 4 people going, but there is to be much more. Where they are? Well, I can tell you where they are. They are digging the mine. They're digging a hole. That's what they do. And, yep, we have finished the storage for raw coal. That's how it's called in Czech. Surové uhlí is raw coal. I know that in English there's coal ore, but it doesn't make sense because you can have ores that smelt thing from something, you have furnace and stuff. If you put coal in the furnace, it will burn down and you have nothing else. You use something like a coal washing and so on. So my Czech viewers, we also did some work on how it's called? I don't know. We did on Czech translation, so then we renamed the resource to as raw coal, because that's exactly what it is. It's coal before washing. So this is it's still a coal processing plant called in Czech, but it's called like this because it's a coal washing machine basically. You separate it from all the dirt and other shit. But what we have, and you can see it here, there is a brick factory. We are missing coal, and I started importing it because that's what we were talking about. But we have a coal truck sitting here. We definitely do not need it here right now, so that's what I will do. I will just temporarily assign it to import coal to the brick factory because we need bricks. That's about it. Yeah, I started, digging some sewage lines, and they are not too successful because we need a lot of bricks, and these guys are not able to build so much bricks because they don't have coal. That's nothing personal, but they don't. That's why we have this thing. By the way, this thing is not the mine. The mine containers are not set to construction waste, so let's quickly change it. Also, we would probably need more dumpers towards here. And we got only one, so let's actually move. Like, you know what? No, you stay here. I'll just assign the Russobals. 1 or 2. Move there, guys, please. Thank you. And well, we are earning a lot of money. That usually means I forgot something or banned something, but they can load. They are able to go here. We have a lot of tourists. We are buying fuel, but well, I didn't do anything about it. But it's almost looking like we are making money, which is strange. I'm definitely not used to such state. But the steel here is empty, so to remind me to not spam too much, let's go for it. That means we have 3 open hulls up here that are currently doing absolutely nothing. Yeah, that happens. So, well, yeah, we'll need to wait. By the way, yeah, well, we are having bricks delivered. That's interesting. And we basically will need to do this stuff. This whole thing reminds me of the need to transport coal, and we either can do lines, which we will probably at least for some time, but we can also do a distribution office. Best thing usually with coal is a combination. So you basically assign, yeah, you know, you have a storage. Now you can see it's 217 tons. It's going steadily down over seasons. That's why I formerly had 2 trucks down here. I'm not having right now because I don't think I need them, but I would definitely need 1 truck going to the storage. Anyway, also I had 1 truck going here, which reminds me that's probably not great, but I can have a line running from here. It's probably not a problem. So that's what we'll have. But you know, other stuff, you know, where coal is needed, for example, the coaling station. But well, to be fair, we can have a train doing that, but well, not now, after some time. So you know what, we can probably do something about the coal distribution, at least, you know, for future us, because we absolutely will need to get to Libeń part. About Libeń, we have seen so many trucks standing there, so you know what, let's tell them to start doing something in that regard. They should be able to get to all of these construction sites. I'm not sure. Yeah, they will get to even to this one. And you know what? I'm not sure I will keep this one, but I probably will. So you know what? Let's connect it. Those guys still need something to do, so that's what that's what they will get. This one will be definitely a low priority. We do not need to do anything with it. Yeah, I will then join it together. But yeah, they will build this highway. Also, it's time to start importing crops and start doing things around here. So, well, this one can definitely be built with people. This thing can definitely get some gravel connection, because why the hell not? It's too short, so it will need workers as well. And we may want to start. Do I want the loading station? How much does it cost? Not too much. How much does the storage cost? A lot more. We will not be able to supply this fully with only trucks. So that means, and that's not a joke, we will need to build the rail construction office and actually buy a train. Not now, but well, it is almost now, because, well, what else? Let's also name it. RCO is definitely I'm using still in Czech. RCO is Rail Construction Office. So limit. What do we need here? We are not using prefabs, at least for now. So let's not bother with it. 1 steel, 1 bricks, and 1 of these things. How much does it do? Not much. Okay. Let's keep it this way, because that thing has absolutely an internal storage as well, so it shouldn't be too big of a problem. Yes, I'm aware that you cannot demolish things when you don't have connected bins. I haven't even started. I'm not about to going to know on demolition rampage, so that's about it. And well, let's start thinking about, you know, these guys. By the way, two things that we did. One of them is I just bought 2 Tatra vehicles and just assigned them auto search on paths. So yes, they are going to drive in the city, pick workers, and they will simply do what they can, and they are also set on reconstructions on 40%, so hopefully they will be able to start them. Yes, I will assign them some vehicles. Yeah, we're missing brakes. I am absolutely aware about it. You know what? There's this Russo-Balt. We can absolutely assign it to a reconstruction office. Because, well, why not? There are still 2 opens. I don't know what they are doing and where they are going, because they had... Ah, these are going for... I know. They are going for boards. That's fine. That's what they can do. Yeah, we have a problem because we're still missing a lot of coal. That's a little bit of fine, but yeah. By the way, tunneling in a mine, that definitely requires some, workers input. Yeah, this is not great. Those workers will time out quite soon. Get out. What are you doing? Ah, they are going to the Soviet symbol. Oh, hell. Okay. That was an interesting take, and you're going where? Ah, you're going to some unfinished... Ah, because there's this thing. Oh, okay. Unfinished factory connection. Yeah, they will be probably able to finish it. Okay. You can do it. I don't mind. I also set them on really low priority to, start doing these things, so we are at least somewhat consuming what we have started. Yes, in some distant future, I will tell them to do, even roads here and stuff. Not now. We need the bakery. At least that's what I was thinking. We will need a lot of breaks, it seems, and I'm quite looking forward to these guys, but I am aware that we are not having enough own people. What I will do, at least for now, is we started too prematurely. Let's put it this way. We started too prematurely, and it's just holding us down. So take it as is. So I'm again going to build a brick storage. It doesn't matter. It will be as a brick source for this construction office. There is a Russo about that. Yeah, they are going. I will demolish them soon. Doesn't matter. But I will assign them, to just deliver bricks here. 60%, not a problem. They will somewhat empty it, but we need them. We need them to progress relatively fast. These things, as construction waste, you know what? You can continue with demolition. We are not needing this one. I don't want to have anything to do with it so far. So that's about it. How are we on? Yeah. You can see we all are waiting on bricks, and that's definitely not a good position to be in. Back to coal. I was talking about coal distribution for a moment. 5-1 is probably, well, not great, but it would fit. 10-1 is way too big, but we would be able to put it here. This is an area I may want to put something in the future, but I'm not sure what. So, well, to be fair, we got a coal loading down here. It will be used for both gravel, when we'll have too much of it, and for coal, when we will finally have it. So, yeah, there is a little difference in it. But that's a thing to count with. Definitely and absolutely, yeah. Looks like we got excavator laying gravel on the biggest and longest road we possibly could imagine. So, well, that's about it. But, well, it is what it is. Okay, let's just go with it for now. Okay, so, well, let's do it for... No. Let's just go with the flow, because we can basically do nothing about it. So, I'm thinking about distribution not only for coal, and we would be able to probably put it somewhere over the rail. Not over the rainbow, but over a rail. Because that's a thing that definitely could be done. We also probably will build a bridge over these guys, because there will be a lot of traffic going through here. You can be absolutely sure about it. By the way, why are we having these guys here when we could have... I don't want the excavator up here, honestly. And it's not here. Fuck. Okay, where are you going? Bakery! Yay! Fine, okay. We still probably don't have... Yeah, we don't have any vehicle that can transport this behemoth. Okay. Well, everything bad is good for something. Okay, let's start. We got a demolition office. It got a lot of trucks. We do not need that many trucks. That we can be sure about. But, well, we'll somewhat... We are going to use them. Also, yeah, this guy is going home. So, I'm assigning him here. Because, yeah, these are bricks. By the way, why are you not going, not delivering bricks? Because I forgot to change you. No. Because I told you to not... Because I told you to not load bricks. Yeah. Because, yeah, I decided that we will, obviously, you know, make our own. Well, that's not the case, apparently. So, that's it. We are still making our own, and that will be probably a bunch of the most things we'll do. But I need a lot of workers. The city needs a lot of workers. And the line that runs through here will need a lot more. You can see that they are absolutely not full. But yeah, these are also, you know, worker buses. So that also doesn't help a lot, but well, you get the idea. Stations, police stations, they were built, and currently I have notifications set in only these two. These ones were protesting a lot, and their stats are finally going down. But yes, Animator was right. They are absolutely useless, so I don't want to use them in any future cities. It's just, you know, too big of a hassle. So that's it. I'm not sure that we are... Well, we are getting some visitors. It's people from the city, actually, not tourists. So that's interesting. But tourists are coming here. And we have these Gaggenau buses. Why nobody got out? What are you looking at? What are you looking at? Looking for? Honestly. Free time. Okay. You do not want to pay anything. Is it the money? Are money the problem? Or are you looking for something completely different? Let me show you. Okay. This bus stop, tourists have no specified. No specified places. Yeah, it was about the money. Oh. What the? What do they want? How do I know what do they want? Yeah, just remove all connections. It's... Is there written somewhere? Because I don't see any. Just free time. how long the trip takes. And yeah, they look like, do they have so little money that they simply do not want to go anywhere, or what? Because I made this line. No, they are not getting up. Well, not up, but out. I have no idea why. Well, there are some tourists on the Ferris wheel, or at least, you know, where. But I have no idea. I have no idea what they are going for. If you know, write me in the comments. Because I haven't seen any, you know, thorough guide about tourism and what they are up to. Fine, we got a few more. We got some houses. Some more houses done, so that's fine. Let's just let people make their own moves, so this would be fine. Yeah, this is okay. This would also be okay. Yeah, we got those paths finished, which is fine. I just needed to, you know, get around. They will probably need to go that way anyway, so it's quite an okay-ish direction. 1 and 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, just connect everything. Just connect everything you can. Because why the hell not? This one will go up. This one will not go anywhere. That's just some basics for me. I know that you do not need to connect everything, but well, it's fine. So why not? I know that we will be able to, you know, connect stuff later on together, so I'm not too worried. Also, it would be fine, you know, to get this thing done. And as far as I'm aware, this, you know, construction office, or how I would call it, they should be in range of all of those. So yeah, hopefully they will go and finish all those tracks. Well, not tracks, but pathways. Sooner or later, I do not care that much. Fine. Why are we still running out of alcohol? It doesn't look like we're running out of alcohol. We'll need bigger storages, so that's out of question. But it's finally looking like we are stabilized on money, and that's a new for me. I'm absolutely not gonna lie. That's definitely a new stuff for me. So, well, good for us, I would say. I might also move like 1 or 2 trucks from these offices, or are they finally able to perform? I probably will, sooner or later. How is it looking here? Because I'm interested if someone, at least someone, is going in the waste processing, because it absolutely doesn't look like it. They are. No, they are all going out and are working on the mine. So it means that we basically will need a second line, and the line will go in the opposite direction. So once the highway is finished, and this one will be probably finished much faster, so, you know, let me know. I will start building the bridge. It's just concrete, gravel, a little bit of asphalt, brakes, and some steel. I'm not too worried about steel. So that's what we'll do. And well, that's where we'll go. By the way, yeah, those guys import, so fine. Yep, fine. These are done, so that's okay. Well, buses are going finally to finish some paths, so that's fine. I hope it will be okay. The hotel is running on max numbers. The advertising is still not over. Feels like it's more than a year. I have no idea. I have no idea what it will turn to then. So who knows? But well, that's what we are. That's what we are against anyway. So good to know. These are Russo balls. Can we just? Ah, they are good. Yeah, they are supplying. Okay. Let's let them be, because yeah, this thing is a high priority. Not now. I just wanted the high priority to be on because of the road, so they have more. Now it's definitely not a high priority, so that's fine. Yeah, and we can absolutely start with laying groundworks to the bridge. I know that it will need people in the future. We'll just wait till this thing is done. And well, that will be about it. So in the future, in future episodes, I'm cutting it now because there's not much that will happen. Yeah, just basically can do this thing, but that's all. In the future, what we'll do? Well, please, can't you just finish, or you don't want to? Gravel. Come on, do it. Last AMOs will go out of stock, so that's okay. We are studying steel. That's fine, and yeah, that's what we'll do. I have nothing to say right now. We'll need to play a little bit more. We are finishing, there's a school, kindergarten, and a lot of other stuff. I will need to make sure it's all supplied. Hopefully it will be quite soon. By the way, this thing can absolutely be built from people from here. So yeah, do it. Yeah, it's always the best. It's always the best option to just, have it built from local sources, because there is nothing wrong with it. You know what? There's a crane. Do it first. And these guys, well, they will take some time. Yeah, it will take a while. There is a steel up here, so they look like they are able to pick up the steel, so that's fine. And well, see you next time, because once this thing will be done, we will probably be able to buy our first train. Well, maybe. How much this thing cost? Because it needed to be bought here, disassembled, or rozložené, no mods, and we have LTC, my version, because that's V4 is for 4 wagons. That I think I have, because that was the proposition I have for the LTC. We might, if you want, I can show you, but it's not costing much. And there's the track builder short. 64,000. Track builders are able, it's not called track layer now, it's called track builder because it can do both. So maybe I will go right for this one when I will have the money, but it looks like we are going to have the money. Well, you can guess. Write in the comments, like the video. Those who want, subscribe. It will help the channel grow, and I will be grateful. And yeah, I'm seeing every one of you, every single name I'm seeing, because I have less than 1,000 subscribers. So I see every single name that subscribes to me, and therefore I can be every time happy for each and every one of you. So yeah, use the chance if you can. And well, have a nice day. It will look like this, at least for a while. Bye bye.